Breaking news. Willie Obiano gives reasons why he was running out of Nigeria after handing over. What he said is rather causing serious stares and reactions as Nigerians are wondering, but you left a debt of over 400 billion. Your own predecessor left for you, 75 million plus when you, please look, your own predecessor left for you over 75 billion. But guess what? For you, you are leaving loads of debt for the person who is coming on board. Why is that? Well, my people, we can see right now that everybody has their own preference, and this guy was with EFCC for over 6 days before he was finally released after meeting the bail condition. He can't travel out of the country as his Nigerian passport has been confiscated. I believe the family has gone ahead of him to Houston, Texas, where they were headed immediately after handing over, where he was picked up immediately. Now, Willie Obi speaks for himself why he was running out of Nigeria. He couldn't wait to get out. Exclusive. Why I tried to rush out of Nigeria after handing over. Ex-Governor Willie Obiano gives details. Mr. Obiano was arrested the very same day he handed over. The very same day he had handed over, 17th of March, at the International Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos, where he was trying to board a flight to Houston, Texas, to the United States of America. The immediate past governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, has explained why he tried to leave Nigeria on the same day he handed over on March the 17th to his successor, Charles Soludo, the former CBN governor. Mr. Obiano was intercepted by the law enforcement agencies at the airport in Lagos as he tried to board a flight to the United States. That development triggers speculations that the former governor tried to avert arrest and possible persecution by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, which had in late 2021 placed him on its watch list. But speaking exclusively to Prime Times on Saturday, Mr. Obiano, through his lawyer, Patrick Ekota, as senior advocate of Nigeria, said he was not fleeing Nigeria. He said he was rather hurrying to keep a doctor's appointment to treat his semi-fetal condition. He was not running away, Mr. Feta said. Why will I run away when my family is still here? And he had a lot to do here. I have my business here. The fact is, Obiano had a medical condition for which he had a prior appointment to see his specialist doctor for treatment at the Spring Springs Specialist LLC, Houston, Texas, in the US of A. By the nature of his ailment, he had been undergoing treatment at the said specialist hospital since June 2021 and had an appointment earlier scheduled for the final treatment of the specialist and radiographic for 8 weeks, which has to take place immediately upon his arrival at the facility in Houston, Texas, and therefore after 4 days, subsequently treatment are rescheduled every day for a period of 8 weeks. Mr. Ekwenwu said that the former governor has since made last year received treatment at the U.S. facility base. Mr. Ekweta said the former governor has since mid-June received treatment at the U.S. facility every 3 months. The last time he was there was December 21st, 2021, and came. My dear, his lawyer is saying to us that, well, he was not rushing out in case you have that mentality or that mindset. He's trying to correct the notion that has been on for a while now with regards to PTLB, with regards to Willie Obino handing over by 11:30, and by 8:30 p.m. he was right there at the Murtala International Airport ready to, be out of Nigeria. And we all know how himself and EFCC He got caught up in EFCC nest. I mean, EFCC has been on his trail right before now. He handed over to Charles Soludo, the CBN governor, and before you could say Jack Robinson, he was seen right at the airport, ready to leave the country. EFCC has since been on his trail, and they picked him up. Yeah, EFCC picked him up, and EFCC said, You're going nowhere. Meanwhile, some time ago, he got to know that he was on EFCC watch list. And guess what? He told them, he said, no, the very day I'm leaving, that's the very same day I am leaving the country. Well, they took note of it and they sent message to all the international airports all across the country saying whenever Charles Soludo appears and says he's leaving, alert us. That was exactly what happened. As soon as he got into the airport, to fly out, guess what? He was apprehended. And he stayed with EFCC for about 6 days. Yes, for about 6 days he was there. It was being questioned here and there. What happened to the money in your state? What happened to 48 billion naira you withdrew cash? I mean, I'm still wondering how did he collect the money? How did he carry it? I'm still wondering because it's not as if it's all paint in the sky, easy going and everything, like all things are well. What exactly, people are genuinely suffering. Okay, why do we want so much? And the funniest thing with brother Greed, he said, I mean, Satiable, the more you gave him, the more he wants more. It's not just him. There are so many childs out there. These are people who could possibly, instead of going to Houston, Texas, bring those hospitals down here. Being in the capacity that you are, if for instance all your administration focus on is healthcare, we can have the best healthcare. Yes, we can. So much so that people don't have to go abroad. Now, that same ailment that you are being afflicted with, okay, it could also be happening to somebody else who could potentially may not have the same buoyancy and allowance that you have. So, what should happen to him? Should he die? Because you've got the money now, you can go abroad to look after yourself. You are seeing your doctor, you and Buhari and the rest of you. What about the other people who could possibly have the same sort of ailment that needs urgent medical attention? So they are dead centers already, because you guys are only looking after yourself. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now. Bye.